Ladies and gentlemen, I am here tonight on the show. And tonight on the show, I am going to talk about the NFL head coaching hiring. So apparently every head coach has made their hiring that needed to, every team, all teams that needed a new head coach. So today I'm gonna go around who do I like and who do I not like, who got hired. All right, let's go through the list, shall we? All right. Well, tonight on the show, let's go. First, I want to talk about let's see here. Who would I want to start with? I'll start here with Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay hires Bruce Arians, a guy with head coaching experience, and a guy that was successful in Arizona with Carson Palmer. Took him to the playoffs. I believe took him to an NFC Championship game. I like that move. He's an offensive mind. That's what you want in this league nowadays. And he has experience. He's been before. He was an assistant for a long time. You know, with Pittsburgh, offensive coordinator, with Indianapolis, offensive coordinator. I like that hiring by Tampa Bay. My only problem is I'm not sure if Jameis Winston is really the future of that team, but I am interested to see if he will be at least for one more year. How does Bruce Arians and Jameis Winston work together? So that first one I like, Bruce Arians to Tampa Bay. He's been in the league for a long time, has experience, is an offensive-minded coach. I like it. Next, let's go to who do I want to go next? Arizona. Let's go Arizona next. All right, they hire Kirk Kingsbury, I believe is his name. Cliff Kingsbury. So this guy was an offensive coordinator with Texas A&M a long time ago. In the days when they had Johnny Manziel, led to Johnny Manziel to a Heisman, and then got hired to be the head coach of Texas Tech, where he sucked ass. Ended up getting fired, and this year supposedly was, I guess he didn't have a job, or he was going to move to LA, either be an assistant for the LA Rams or the USC Trojans. You know, I don't know. And then all of a sudden, Arizona called him, and he got hired. This guy, I am not sure what the hell's going on. I think this is the Sean McVay shit, where you're looking for the next young hot shot. You know, because this guy, he had some success as an offensive coordinator for Texas A&M. But then when he got hired to be the head coach of Texas Tech, he completely sucked. And to me, we've seen this in the past. Guys have sucked. Nick Saban, fantastic head coach in the college, sucked ass in the NFL. What do you think's going to happen with this Clint Kingsbury kid who sucked ass head coach in college when he goes to the NFL? Now, he does have a good quarterback. I think he does have a good quarterback with possibly a franchise quarterback in Josh Rosen. But come on, like I said, I do like the direction Arizona's going with this year, offensive-minded coach, because to help develop young Josh Rosen. But do you really want this idiot Cliff Kingsbury to lead the way? I'm not sure if you do. Like if you got fired as a head coach and in college, what makes you think you're going to be successful in the NFL? It's all the other way around. You have to be successful, you know. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't get it. I think this is a Sean McVay effect. They're just looking for that next hot shot, young offensive-minded coach, and they hired Cliff Kingsbury. I'm not sure about this one. And next, we go to Green Bay. They fire another hot shot, young offensive-minded guy, and Matt LaFleur, offensive-minded offensive coordinator of Tennessee. I don't like this one at all either. I think Aaron Rodgers. I feel like the front office. I read articles. They were looking for experience. They were looking maybe for like Josh McDaniels, who's been a head coach in the past. Jim Caldwell, who's been a head coach in the past. Not this idiot Matt LaFleur, who they were ranked number 27 on scoring with Tennessee. So you're telling me that you're going to hire a guy that was ranked 27 on scoring in Tennessee with Matt LaFleur? I really don't understand this one. I think Aaron Rodgers just trying to push over so he can, I think you might as well name Aaron Rodgers the head coach. I'm serious. You might as well name him the head coach. Like, I don't understand. So you go 27th in offense in the NFL, and then you, as an offensive coordinator, you go 27th, and then you get rewarded by being the new head coach of the Green Bay Packers? Am I missing something here? Same thing with Cliff Kingsbury. You go from getting fired as the head coach in Texas Tech, and you get rewarded by being the new head coach of the Arizona Cardinals in the NFL? I don't understand this shit. This is, like I said, the Sean McVay effect, where everybody's just looking for that next young hotshot offensive-minded guy. I'm serious. Another one I don't agree with. You go from 27th in offense to getting as an offensive coordinator to getting hired by Green Bay as the head coach. Baloney. Flat out horse shit. Baloney. Okay, let's go to the other ones. The Jets, they at least hired a guy with experience, another young hotshot offensive-minded guy, and Adam Gase, but at least he does have some experience. You get a good young quarterback who I think has a chance to be a franchise quarterback, and Sam Darnold. He's just got to stop throwing too many interceptions. But I think it could work. Supposedly, the front office wanted Mike McCarthy, but Sam Darnold preferred Adam Gase. And they told him, okay, you know what? You're the quarterback. You're the most important part. You're the one that's really going to be working with him. We'll hire Adam Gase instead. But for the front office wanted Mike McCarthy. I'd rather have Mike McCarthy. I really would have. Like, why are you listening to a 21-year-old guy who barely knows how to wipe his ass? I don't get that. Like, this league is like, same thing. Like, Aaron Rodgers had to do a lot with Matt LaFleur getting hired. Josh Rosen, I think, had to do a little with Kingsbury getting hired. And I think here again, Sam Darnold had to do a lot. They even said in the article, he preferred Adam Gase over Mike McCarthy. And so, at least here you got experience. But I don't know. I think he might be overrated, Adam Gase, as far as being a play caller. I don't know. But all of these young hotshots, I swear. And then let's go. Who else? Let's go to Miami. Miami's gonna hire a defensive minded coach, and I believe his name's Brian Flores. What is he? A linebackers coach or defensive coordinator for the Patriots? Interesting move here. Who knows what the future's with Ryan Tannehill? But interesting move here. I kind of like it, He's actually, African American, Maybe he can get, the guys a little bit. I don't know. A lot of people Marty was kind of like pissed off. I don't know if he was pissed off or not. Maybe I misunderstood him. He was talking about African Americans not getting hired. I think there's only 3 African American coaches now. Pittsburgh, Miami, and the Chargers. Everybody else is white. And Marty was like, oh, they're not following the Rooney Rule. I'm not sure what's going on. I hope they are. I don't know, but Marty was trying to tell me on the live chat that he doesn't think some of these teams are following the Rooney Rule and giving African American chances to be head coaches. I don't know, but this is the only, I believe, this is the only African American guy to get hired. There's only 3 in the league now. He's a defensive-minded coach, can maybe motivate the guys. I don't know what to think of. I need to read a little bit more. They just named him a few hours ago, that Brian Flores, once New England season is over, he will be named the new head coach in Miami. Miami's got a lot of stuff to look at. I don't even know who the hell is going to be the quarterback next year. But I kind of like the move. Maybe Miami can get a little bit more physical, run the football, play defense with Kenyon Drake. Kiko Alonso leading the defense. I don't know. We'll see. I'm all right with that one. Let's go to Denver. They hired Vic Fangio, another defensive-minded coach. Chicago Bears, former defensive-minded coach. Now, this is one where I feel like because they don't really have a franchise quarterback, like Case Keenum is not really a franchise quarterback, you just say, hey, you know what? Let's at least be tough. Let's be tough. When we play Kansas City, when we play LA Chargers, let's at least not get intimidated and let's be tough. And I think that's what Vic Fangio will give them. At least make it a living hell defensively for Patrick Mahomes. Make it a living hell defensively for Phillip Rivers. Let's get at least tough. We don't have maybe the quarterback, the franchise quarterback at this moment to compete with the Kansas City and the Chargers, but let's at least play them tough. Let's get physical. Let's get aggressive. And they went with probably the best defensive-minded guy available at this moment, and Vic Fangio. I like it. I really do. They don't have a franchise quarterback. You got Patrick Mahomes and Phillip Rivers in your division. At this moment, you don't have a chance to compete for the division. At least let's get physical. Let's get aggressive. Let's see what happens. Vic Fangio. That might be the best move I like, to be honest. Let's see here. Who else? I went Miami, Jets, Cleveland. Okay, I need two more. Who am I missing? Cincinnati. Supposedly they're going to name the Rams quarterbacks coach, Zach Tyler, I believe his name is. Another young, hot shot, young offensive-minded guy. I tell you, man. Oh, my Lord. If you ever met Sean McVay, you may have a chance to be a head coach very soon. Like, seriously. I don't know. The quarterback coach of the LA Rams is... I don't even know what to make of this one, but apparently Cincinnati, once the Rams season ends, they will name Rams quarterbacks coach Zach Tyler the new coach. I don't even know what to say on that one. The Sean McVay effect. All right, whatever. Last one. Cleveland fires their interim coach, Greg Williams, and names their offensive coordinator, the new head coach, Freddie Kitchen. Apparently, once again, Mayfield said he wanted this guy. He said he loved him. His stats went up when he had him. But it's interesting here because I just thought they should have just left the things the way they are. I thought they really played really good football, both offensively when Freddie Kitchens was the offensive coordinator, and they were pretty good defensively when Greg Williams was the defensive coordinator and head coach. I just think, I don't know. I read an article about this that they're not going to be successful anymore now that Freddie Kitchens is no longer just the offensive coordinator, but also the head coach. Because he's going to have more responsibilities now. He's not going to get as much time to spend with the offense, Mayfield, watch film. He's going to have to focus a little bit more on the defense, the special teams. I just think here they should just let the things they were. They should just let Freddie Kitchens as the offensive minded, and they should let Greg Williams as the defensive coordinator and the head coach. I think they were very tough last year. They have some swagger, some toughness about them with Greg Williams. Where now, I don't know if they're going to have it now that Greg Williams is gone. Freddie Kitchen has never been a coach in his life. He really hasn't. He started the season as the quarterback's coach. Got promoted to offensive coordinator when Hugh Jackson and what's his face Todd Haley got fired, and now Greg Williams gets fired as the interim head coach, and he goes in less than 1 year and 3 months from September to now, from quarterbacks coach, offensive coordinator to head coach. Like, WTF, that wheel is spinning way too fast for Freddie Kitchen. I'm serious. You started in September, you were a quarterbacks coach, and now then about November you became an offensive coordinator, and now here in January you become a head coach. It's just moving way too fast at this moment for Freddie Kitchens. It really is. You need to slow down. Oh my Lord. I don't know. I think they're gonna lose some toughness on the defensive side at least without the services of Greg Williams. We'll see what happens. I think a lot of these guys are just not ready to be head coaches, to be honest. I really don't. I don't think Matt LaFleur is ready to be a head coach. I don't think Freddie Kitchens is ready to be a head coach. I don't think Zach Tyler's ready to be a head coach. Like, it's just a bunch of young hotshots that barely know how to wipe their ass. The best hirings, I think, are Bruce Arians to Tampa Bay and Vic Fangio to Denver. I think those are the two best hirings, if you ask me. I really think so. Everybody else is a bunch of young hot shots. Miami with Brian Flores, I'm a 50-50 on that one. But, oh my lord. Adam Gase to the Jets, I'm about 50-50 on that one. But everybody else just unbelievable. Seriously. Like Sam Darnold gets to decide that he gets the final calling between Adam Gase and Mike McCarthy. Are you serious? A 21-year-old who barely knows how to wipe his ass? Anyways, I don't know what to say anymore. I really don't. What else can I say but thank you to all of you, the fans, for joining me tonight on the show. Long ass show. I probably know it was probably a long ass show. I apologize that I had to get this done on a Friday night. You know me, I'm about to go have some pizza. You know, I had some sushi, some ice cream. Gonna finish the day with some pizza. The friendly fat ass train continues to roll down the train tracks. Choo choo! But until next time, I am CE. I am as good as advertised. I am the man that runs the place. And until next time, I'm out like a light. I'm out like a light. I'm out like a light. I'm out like a light, like a light, like a light.